Good morning, students. Today we discuss the chemical reactions and equations in your PS textbook. This is the sixth chapter. In this chapter, now we discuss the making chemical equations more informative. Making chemical equations more informative. These chemical reactions gives the more information. Give to us this chemical equations. Okay, students, all of you take your textbook, page number 95. Page number 95. Making chemical equations more informative. Chemical equations can be made more informative by expressing following characteristics. By expressing following characteristics of the reactants and the products. Of the reactants and the products. The starting elements are called reactants, and the elements formed after chemical reactions are called products. Okay, the first one, physical state of chemicals after reaction, before reaction. Second one, heat changes. First one, physical changes. First one, physical change, physical state. Physical state. First one, physical state. Second one, heat changes. Third one, gas evolved. Fourth one, precipitate formed. Precipitate formed. Fourth one, precipitate formed. Okay, these are the chemical equations gives the more informative about this physical state, heat changes, gas evolved, and precipitate formed. First one, expressing the physical state. To make the chemical equation more informative, the physical state of substance may be mentioned along with their chemical formulae. The physical state of chemicals mentioned along with their chemical formulae. The different states, that is a gaseous state or a liquid state or a solid state, are represented by the notations. If the chemical existed or the chemicals are produced in the chemical reaction, that is the gaseous state, then we put small g below that chemical. If a chemical is evolved in the form of gases, liquids small l, solid s, denoted by letter small s. If aqueous solution, it is denoted by AQ. AQ is the symbol of aqueous solution. The chemical is in the state of gases. G is in the state of liquids. That symbol of small l is in the solid state. S, that chemical exists in the aqueous solution. That is we put the symbol AQ, small q. Okay. If the substance is present as a solution in water, the word aqueous is retained. The substance is present in the water. The word aqueous is retained. In the short form, it is written as AQ. The substance is present in water. It is the aqueous. The substance present in aqueous water. It is aqueous solution. So the balanced equation is written along with the physical state. This is the balanced chemical equation. One of the, for example, Fe2O3, ferrous trioxide, iron trioxide plus 2Al gives rise to 2Fe plus Al2O3 aluminum trioxide. This is the solid substance. Ferrous trioxide is the solid substance. Aluminium also solid substance. 2 atoms of aluminum also solid substance. 2Fe also solid substance. Solid substance. And Al2O3 aluminum trioxide also solid substance. These are all solid states. So is in solid states. Okay, here put a small delta. Put a small delta. This is the indicate the heat. We require this heat is required to this chemical reactions. Delta represent heating. Delta represent heating. Okay, second one expressing the heat changes. Second one expressing the heat changes. There are two types of heats: exothermic reactions, endothermic reaction. If in the chemical reaction, in the any chemical reaction, heat is evolved or heat is produced, this chemical reaction is called exothermic reaction. Exothermic reaction. Exothermic reaction. If heat is absorbed by chemical reaction, it is called endothermic reaction. Exothermic reaction, endothermic reaction. So, expressing the heat changes. Heat is liberated in exothermic reactions. Heat is liberated in exothermic reactions. Heat is absorbed in endothermic reactions. And heat is absorbed in endothermic reactions. Is the following: C plus O2 gives us to CO2. C plus O2. This is the example. C carbon plus O2. Both are in gas state. This is gas state. This is gas state. Gives us to CO2. This is also in gas state. Plus Q. Q is the symbol of heat. Heat is evolved plus Q, heat is evolved in this reaction. In the second equation N2 plus O2, N2 plus O2, both are gases. N2 nitrogen gas, oxygen gas, gives rise to 2NO minus Q. In this reaction, heat is absorbed. The heat is absorbed by this second reaction. Heat is liberated in this reaction C plus O2, CO2. Heat is absorbed by this reaction N2 plus O2 gives us to 2NO. That means here we put small delta. Heat is required for that reaction. So Q is the heat energy, which is the sign plus sign plus Q sign. On the product side for exothermic reaction. This reaction is called exothermic reaction. Heat is liberated. Minus sign, minus Q is this reaction is called endothermic reaction. Next one, expressing the gas evolved. Expressing the gas evolved. If a gas is evolved in a reaction, it is denoted by an upward arrow or a small g. Here, one example, Zn plus, Zn means zinc plus H2SO4 gives ZnSO4 plus H2 gas. This is the gas, H2 gas. This is the Zn, solid state. H2SO4, it is a aqueous solution, AQ. ZnSO4 also aqueous solution, AQ. H2 is the gas evolved, indicated by the upward arrow mark. This is the gas evolved. Zn plus H2SO4 gives rise to ZnSO4 plus H2. Evolved gas, we express that evolved gas is the arrow mark upward direction. Okay. Next one. Expressing the precipitate formed. Precipitate means small solid crystals. Small solid particles are called precipitate or crystals. Expressing the precipitate formed. Fourth one. Expressing the precipitate formed. Okay, if a precipitate is formed in the chemical reaction, it is denoted by the downward arrow. Precipitate means a solid. Solid indicated by the downward arrow. Gas is indicated by the upward arrow. Upward arrow. Okay, AgNO3 plus NaCl. AgNO3. This is the precipitate reaction. AgNO3. AgNO3 means this is the aqueous solution. AQ. Silver nitrate plus NaCl. NaCl, sodium chloride in water. It is also called aqueous solution of NaCl. Gives rise to AgCl. Gives rise to AgCl. This is the precipitate. This is the precipitate. AgCl. Precipitate or S solid plus NaNO3. This is also aqueous solution. Aqueous solution. So silver nitrate react with aqueous sodium chloride to form silver chloride AgCl. This is the precipitate solid denoted by the arrow mark downward direction. And form NaNO3. This is the sodium nitrate. It is in the aqueous solution. Sometimes the reaction conditions such as temperature, reactions also depend on the temperatures, pressures, catalyst, etc. Catalyst is a chemical substance. It is either increase or decrease the rate of reaction. Catalyst is a chemical substance. It is either increase or decrease the rate of chemical reaction. Are indicated above or below the arrow in the equation. Catalyst. Another one is catalyst. Another one is the catalyst. This is the catalyst. One example of catalyst is 2AgCl. 2AgCl means 2 molecules of silver chloride gives rise to sunlight. Sl means sunlight. In the presence of sunlight, here sunlight act as a catalyst, either increase or decrease the rate of reaction. 2Ag plus Cl2. So sunlight divides the AgCl into Ag plus Cl2 minus. This is the solid state. This is also solid state. This is the gas state. Chlorine is a gas. The gas state, arrow mark upward direction. That is the catalyst. Okay, another example. This is the 6CO2. You know, in NS. Another example, 6CO2. 3 molecules of carbon dioxide. Plus 6H2O gives rise to Sl, sunlight, and chlorophyll gives rise to C6H12O6. That is the formula of glucose plus 6O2. This is the glucose. This is the C6H12O6 is the formula of glucose. Here sunlight and chlorophyll act as a catalyst. You know chlorophyll, that is present in the leaf. Sunlight and chlorophyll act as a catalyst. 6CO2 plus 6H2O gives rise to sunlight and chlorophyll above and below the arrow mark. Sunlight and chlorophyll act as a catalyst, gives rise to C6H12O6, C6H12O6 plus 6CO2, 6O2, 6 molecules of oxygen. Here sunlight is a temperature, gives the temperature also. Okay students, we will meet in the next class. Okay, thank you.